creator of the campaign or of the tournament has challenged me to discover the maps and to get the offer times and potentially also the world records on the maps. So we're gonna try to beat the maps. For each offer time that we beat, we get 2 gift subs, and if we get a world record, we will get 4 gift subs. I don't think we will do, but the ATs should be relatively doable. I took a quick look at the maps before. It seems like it's rather normal competitive maps, but quite long, so it might take me some time to learn them. And yeah, I would say we're just gonna start on map number 1, and we're gonna see how it goes. I think map 1 was actually the hardest offer time, if I am not mistaken. Maybe we should start on map 2 instead, because the other ATs were beaten by a bigger margin. Look, this one, for example, was beaten by 0.7 of a second. So I would say we're gonna take a look what these maps are about, and we're gonna take a look whether or not we can get all of the offer times, or at least a few of them. Let's see. I will also need some warm-up because I haven't played the game so far today. Even though I wanted to do some Trackmania World Tour practice, but yeah. I was once again busy with other stuff. Classic. I sadly didn't open the game at all yet. Except for doing YouTube thumbnails. As you can see, it is a rather technical map here. Rather tight, rather difficult as well. So it's definitely not going to be that easy to learn this, but we will see. I hope I can get it. There is no time limit, no. Okay, my respawn here is completely fucked. What is that spammy guy? Exclamation mark tournament. How? Like, spammy guy, it's not updated. Where's the $1,000 command? I don't have that spammy guy. Should I mod you spam so that you can do it? I can give you the rights on Fossabot. That would have been maybe smart to put up the event in a command, but yeah, I'm not smart, so we're not doing that. Okay, we have no breaks here. As you can see, the maps are very long, like over a minute. This one a bit under, but the other maps were like 1 minute 10 or so. We do have some wood here. That is nice. It's definitely rather simple maps in comparison to something like Trackmania World Tour. So yeah, maybe interesting for some of you guys to play, if you guys like some rather normal tournaments. I think there is also a lot of good players participating in this. I think I heard some people saying, I think Ratchet was saying that in my chat, that a lot of players also stopped playing Trackmania World Tour and switch to this tournament instead, because the maps are just more normal and it's just more drivable and more fun than World Tour. Alright, let's see what we can cook here. I'm gonna watch the world record as well at some point, because I don't want to spend like 1 hour per map. I don't have that much time. And we're also not gonna hunt for more than 80, because I think that would be too difficult. Like, the people that you see in the records, they hunted this map for quite a bit. So, yeah, we'll see. We have to go down here, then zack, zack, then here. Now this time I also have the appropriate speed. We go up here, okay, overjump the penalty. Now we go here. Oh god, that was a bit tight. Also have a bad line here though. Definitely want to keep the 4th gear. And we go here. Yeah, definitely not that easy to learn. But I was expecting that. I am not surprised. Oh god, this is like such a tight turn. I need to go like ultra tight here so that I have this kind of line here, I guess. You want to carry the speed into the wood, of course. Whenever you have wood in general, the exit speed, or like the speed entering the wood is like the most important part, basically. Yeah, we'll see. I did not have a leg flowy. I don't know. Seems to be your issue. Yeah, I can definitely keep the gear there as well. Seems to be like a 4th gear map. It's like a cup of the day map, but like longer and harder. As you guys know, I'm an expert when it comes to those 2 attributes. Yeah, let's see how it's going to go. Fantastic respawn. Probably wanna reduce airtime there. Nice gear. Okay, yeah, you want to stay in 4th gear all the way. Then here probably completely avoiding airtime. And then the jump up here and land quickly here. And a bit wider here so that we have a nice exit here. Keep the gear. And all the way around, get the grip there. Or if we want to keep the gear there as well, that's a little hard. And the wood part with the exit speed and all the way around, Optimally, don't crashing the inside there. Classic. Actually hard to get around here. Is that really full speed? I am not so sure if that is full speed. And this would have been a 55.8. Okay, not too bad. This one definitely doable. It will take a little bit. The maps are hard. But this AT, I'm confident in being able to achieve this one. What's the correct English? I don't know, you know what I mean. Did I listen to Feliz Navidad yesterday? No, I didn't. But I just listened to your song earlier, Shangar. It's actually goated. I love that you actually also used different instruments. Like literally multiple. Guys, if we ever get 200 gift subs on this channel, you will get to witness Shangar singing a cover of Feliz Navidad. And one day we will have 200, and that will be a very pleasant day. We will get to hear Shangar's amazing voice. It's gonna be so good. Cannot wait. Kinda hard to get around here. You can definitely keep the gear, but I don't know if you want to go inside like this or outside. Okay, I hope I will survive this time. Yes, clean line. And with that, we have our first clean run on map 1 with a 55.7. Okay. And that I still have to do, Shangar. I'm gonna do that tomorrow though. I didn't have time today. Nice gear. And Napokar, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hello. Oh, thank you. And really is like a cup of the day plus map. Cup of the day but hard. The gears are not easy though. I need clean lines to keep the gears. Ah, yeah. So what are the people in the YouTube chat yapping? Take one look at the YouTube chat and everything I see is just dog shit. I'm gonna snap. No wonder that many people just ignore their YouTube chat. They have a reason for that. Jesus Christ. Okay, I need to get a clean line there. I was like average YouTube chat, yeah. Yeah. Question is, when do we watch the world record? Might be smart to watch it like early. Not give ourselves an unnecessary disadvantage. Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna watch. Is this cup of the day? Does this look like cup of the day? So proper Neuer with a 22. Let's see if there's any crazy lines here or if it's just normal driving. So instantly gripping there, going quite far outside here and actually pre-drifting with the speed. Interesting. And going outside here to keep the gear. And full grip here, going around here, zack. Now the jump all the way up. Then going still rather inside on the grass. Very dangerous line, to be honest. Inside there, going here. Actually going inside, okay. But keeping the gear, of course. Then, very tight line here. Okay, you do see this is a clean run. Like, Propanoia definitely cooked this one. But yeah, we are allowed to be 77 behind that. So we can lose quite some time to that. We still need to drive quite fast to get to 80. But I can tell you, the world records are too cooked. Like, maybe I can beat them, but not in, like, a reasonable amount of time. So, yeah, no way we're doing that. Nah, it's okay, Welt. I just looked at the YouTube chat, and it was, like, all about that. For, like, no reason. But if some people are thinking that it's, like, necessary to yap about it 24/7, then you can just ban. That's just unnecessary. Okay, let's try to copy what we saw in the record. The one line that I did completely wrong is this one, but the entry is just so weird, man. When did this tournament start? I don't know actually, because the dates that I saw in the official announcement were wrong. They changed the dates again, so I don't know when the official start of this was. Maybe someone of you guys know more about that. Maybe Catback? Catback Type 1? But it started a couple of days ago. The time attack phase is soon going to end, as far as I know. Oh wait, we have a full-on explanation! Exclamation mark tournament. Nice. Let me try to get a good dirt line. The thing is, the apex is blind because of the stupid obstacle there. Actually kind of bad mapping there. I just don't see where I'm going. Super annoying. Until there, I think I understand the map. And here the start is just precision, kinda. Go a bit higher here, a bit later, and then a bit more like this. Then I still lose the gear, but no, I think I actually wanna lose the gear. I need to drop one gear, just not two. Dropping 2 gears is bad there. Yeah, you carry a lot more speed up the hill with this. That is of course very important. I actually didn't get around to turn because I was so fast. Monka. Yeah, okay, this is a lot better. With that, we are almost on pace for the AT already. I can definitely still gain quite some time as well. I think it doesn't even matter too much if I lower gear there. Like, I'm gonna lose the entire run because of it. Yeah, we can get this one. We can get this one. Let's lock in. This dirt is really not nice to drive. And it's all because of this block here. This block is just terrible because you don't see the apex because of this. This is completely unnecessary. Really mad. Is Elcon gonna do the tournament because there's a prize pool? I don't think so actually. Probably because the prize pool isn't high enough for him. For $1,000, Elcon is not even waking up. Not even getting out of bed. This part is like really hard to drive. I don't know. Even though it's super simple, it's just because I cannot see. The turn comes up way later than you think. It's like unflowy and blind, that part. The rest of the map is pretty cool, to be honest. I just need to figure out this one section there. Yeah, more like this I need to go, and then more like this. And like pang, and then like pang. Okay. And pang pang. Get the grip. That should be on pace for AT. Never mind! I cannot aim! Imagine being a real player. Am I playing this as well? Wait, you are playing this, Elcon? I'm not playing the tournament, Elcon. I don't have time for that, but the tournament creator wanted me to advertise the tournament by giving me a viewer challenge. And I thought it's nice content, and well, maybe some more players are playing the tournament. I mean, why not? Oh, sure. I'm just doing this as a content creator, not as a pro player. I sadly don't have time to play the tournament that weekend. Otherwise, I would have maybe played it. But to be honest, probably not, because, I don't know, Trackmania World Tour is consuming all of my time. I hate having to practice for 2 tournaments at once. I'm terrible at that. Nowadays, I just don't have the time for that usually. But I know, like some quick viewer challenges here, why not? Always fun to watch. Definitely not a great run here, but whatever. A fun thing, Elcon, is we were just speculating whether or not you will play. Because there is a prize pool. I was like, ah, nah. For $1,000, Elcon is not even getting out of bed. That is by far the hardest part of the map there. Like, this here is also tight and stuff, but I'd rather have tight than awkward dirt. You know? How do I not lose the gear there, though? Okay, sadly not enough, a point 13, but we need to get a point 97. Alright, well done. One more improvement hopefully, and then we have it. Nice at least. Because we still have 4 other maps, guys. This is only map 1 out of 5. But this is a nice challenge, not too hard to be annoying for the time that I have. But also not too easy to BPF. Way better dirt outside here now. Got grip very nicely. Got an uphill jump. Now hopefully surviving the grass. That would be very good. Survived it. Getting the grip here. Keeping the gear, and that should be on pace. Now we just gotta not troll it. I had to release so much though. It's very bad. Please be fast enough. Please, 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 please. And point 86. Okay. With that, the first offer time is in the pocket. 2 gift subs are going onto our bank account. Very nice. And yeah, with that, we have 1 out of 5 maps done. So, we have Ironglad by Nolafust. Okay. This one actually looks even more beatable. Offer time was beaten by 1.3 seconds. So, let's see if we can get this one. Let's see what this map is about, theme-wise. Starting off on some grass. Probably want to keep 4th gear here if I have to guess. Okay, well, outside there. And a long uphill right, a drift though. Okay, very inside drift, then into plastic, down, and then up again, okay. Oh, yeah, okay, interesting map. And here maybe inside pole, yeah, looks to be faster. Enough to get a drift here. More grass, a very tight exit. Then we go here. Then we go here. And keep the grip. Okay, very slide heavy map. With like many slidey surfaces, I mean. And here, back onto plastic. We definitely don't want to jump. We definitely don't go there apparently. Even though That is possible, no? I mean, my respawn is completely terrible now. Maybe that's actually better. Okay, never mind. You don't make the risky finish. Okay, never mind. Alright, that is map number 2, guys. Let's see if we can cook here. How long we need to get the AT here. As I said, the world records, they are too cooked for me to get them in a reasonable amount of time, so... Yeah, and I also don't like hunting too much. Okay, I definitely have the wrong gear here. I'm shifting up and down like a maniac. Gears seem to be the biggest difficulty of this map. Just from the first impression. Yeah, it seems to be a cool map, to be honest. And these really are like cup of the day maps, but harder. Harder and longer, but same kind of style. Sort of. Yeah, I'm kinda trolling my gearbox here. Okay, with the back tires here, that's always very satisfying. Yeah, then we go like this, and then we go up, and then we can also make the risky. In theory. Alright, should be doable though. We're going in. Here, by the way, we wanna stay on the outside actually, to not have airtime. Is this the map of the tournament? It is one of the 5 maps, yes. Okay, yeah, you wanna keep the gear here. For sure. And then also keep the gear here. Okay, yeah, the gears are important on this map. Can we also keep it here? Or we can keep it like all the way. But that's really tight with the gear though. That is gonna be hard to keep them fully. But maybe we don't even need that. The AT doesn't look that strong, so... Maybe some regular clean driving without any slowdowns is gonna be enough for the AT already. Okay, definitely doable to learn. Not too hard, I would say. Already gonna get our first clean run here, unless we finish again. Oh my god, what is this finish, bro? The finish is like actually difficult. Or I'm just trolling. Possible as well. Go down. Gotta say, so far these maps are better to watch than the Trackmania World Tour maps. Yeah. I don't know about that. I'd rather practice World Tour maps than these kind of maps. Because these are like better simple. They would definitely get stalled for me personally at some point. And I also just have a rather weird map taste, to be fair, so... I know that many players actually would prefer these maps, but I do prefer these maps. Ah, had airtime there. Do I wanna go outside dirt here? Outside things here? I think it's actually better. I will get a lot more speed. I mean, I cannot really use the speed for long because we go instantly onto the grass turn there, but might still be better actually. Definitely a lot of possible time gains on this map, I would say. Here, keeping 4th gear, definitely faster. Yeah, tricky. Tricky, but doable. These kind of grass blocks are super shit in camera 3 because camera 3 is just a little bit too low to look over the waters. Look, in cam 3, everything is blind. In camera 1, I can just perfectly see where the block is. No, I hate these blocks. I always have to know where stuff is in camera 3. You cannot see it. Super, super bad. Okay, but this would have been, yeah, still 1 second too slow. So we definitely need to cook a little bit more. But yeah, as you can see, the map has quite a lot of potential driving-wise. Let's try to improve, guys. Not exactly sure about inside or outside port. I think outside is better. Not a big difference. I would say it's sort of equal. Here also the line is super important. And also here no airtime so that you get the 4th gear. Okay, now hopefully we don't die at the grass so that we have like a better run to compare with. That grass part is actually ass. I don't like it. Worst part of the map for me. And it's at the very end. That's amazing. Okay, still almost 1 second to go, guys. So we need to cook quite a bit harder. Did I keep all of the gears on my TV? I think I did actually. It's mainly just about Dino lines here. No, never mind, I lost this one, I think. Just like this, I lost it. Amazing. Ah, the drift is kinda coming up earlier than I think. We can also watch the... Honestly, let's watch the world record in case I'm doing something wrong. And then we're gonna get it for sure. You can actually go kinda inside here, interesting. And suck. Then you go very far outside here, interesting. Get a way better line here. Okay, makes sense. They keep way more speed up till here. Yes, rushed. Exclamation mark inputs if you wanna see how I play. And like this, top, 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 top. And here, keep the gear, which is kinda tight. Go here. Yeah, outside pole is indeed faster. At least the world record is doing it. And here, pretty close. Pretty hard to get this full speed. I think he also released a little bit. Then here, very important to get a clean line uphill here. And then very tight on the poles. With that, you can reduce a lot of steering. Then no airtime here. Gripping the inside a little bit. Staying on the plastic here. And then, of course, also not failing the last grass like I did. And yeah, that is the wrap. That is the map. We should be able to beat this one soon, I hope. They go like this here. Keep the gear, and then, I mean, they lose time temporarily, but I will have way more speed here. Not if I drive against the pole, though. Got him. I love how in the chat there is a Trackmania World Tour discussion going on again. I'm just not gonna get involved, and I'm gonna focus on the maps, but feel free to discuss, guys. Ah, yeah, you see, we are a lot faster. I had a terrible drift and we're still ahead, so... Would be really nice if I could keep the gear there for once, but I don't think we need it for AT. It would just feel better, you know? Okay, then we survive here, and I think here I want to actually go pretty far outside so that I can get this kind of line here and then very inside at the poles. Then I will have insane speed, but to be honest, it's also very hard to keep the gear there. A small nose slide to save the day there, but it's definitely not fast enough now. But let's still bring it into the finish. Oh, suck. Okay, 0.5 to go. Let's see what we can cook here. Talking about next World Tour tournament, guys, as I said, I'm not getting into discussion, whatever you guys are discussing, but next weekend we have the next World Tour tournament taking place. The second tournament for us on the on the new maps here. Make sure to watch on the weekend. I mean, the matches are definitely still fun, though many things are going wrong in World Tour. Matches are nice, so make sure to watch them. We're gonna stream our POV again. Ah, I'm drifting too late there, man. God damn it. I'm always waiting until I can see the slide, but then it's already too late. Oh, I kept the gear. Okay, come on. That's now fast enough for sure. Now I'm also drifting a little bit earlier, and there we go. Nice. Definitely the best start we had so far on this map. Let's see if we can keep it up. Pretty clean line here as well, and now if we don't jump here, it's basically GG. Ja, lecker, Labram. Lecker, lecker, lecker. Don't fail the grass, don't fail the grass, don't fail the grass, don't fail the grass. I almost failed the grass. Holy shit. But I'm alive. Don't feel the risky. Don't feel the risky. Zack. Okay, 0.69. Very nice. Another offer time in the pocket. Map number 2 completed. Very cool one as well. And pretty doable AT, I would say. With that, we go to map number 3, which is called... Main? How do you pronounce this? Is it like Like Mene? I don't know. Yeah, guys, it doesn't help me to pronounce it if you type the exact thing into the chat. Really mad. But it's built by Boomy, Poopy, and Svensens. Okay, and we have wood. Okay, plus plus. A wood map. I don't mind that. We're going in. Let's see how cool of a map this is. But might be my most favorite one already. How much time do I have for the challenge? As you can see in the overlay, no time limit. So I can spend 1 million years on this if I want to. But I'm gonna go for the ATs. The world records are too hard for me to beat in a reasonable amount of time at least. So I'm gonna try to get all of the ATs. There's one map where the AT could be very difficult. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna get that, but I think 4 out of 5 ATs are definitely gonna be doable. Look, we have slow wood here. Nice. I mean, I like fast wood more. But wood is wood, you know? Ah, wet. Ah, nee. Take it back. Wet wood is not necessary. Elcon type 1? Ah, now I know why Elcon is playing this tournament. He wants to ride on the wet wood. Where do I have to go? Okay, very slow-paced map here. Okay, pretty unique map. I think so far the most creative one for sure. The other maps were rather normal style-wise. This one definitely very, very wild and cool. Where do we go? Okay, up apparently. Oh, that's a long respawn. Okay, I don't think I want to jump there though. To probably go as tight as possible without jumping is going to give us the best possible line. So just like this and then like this, yeah. And risky finish. Oi. We can maybe even jump through the triangle there. But this one definitely going to be challenging, I think. Harder than the previous two, probably. I was beaten by quite a bit, as you can see, but the map is also quite hard. This map is better than any Trackmania World Tour map. The thing is, it also feels different, because one of the issues with Trackmania World Tour is that it's always the same mappers. And all of the mappers who are building for Trackmania World Tour, they deserve to be there. Like, they are some of the best mappers in the game. But it's important to have variety, in my opinion. And there is many more mappers that can cook something creative and cool. Better than the 5 ones we always see. That's maybe also one of the reasons why the map feels a little bit different. Not a single waypoint map here. Not a single waypoint sign. I'm just saying variety would maybe also help the Trackmania World Tour maps a little bit. I think many people would also agree to that. There's many talented mappers in the game. And hop. Okay, cool map. Also, this is my personal favorite so far, I would say. Also, guys, I'm gonna open my red and ice cold with Mate. Oh, it's gonna be. Boah. Voted. Very nice. With this addition of energy to my body, the AT is gonna be DF. Right, Elcon? Very tight turn here, and then this slalom is actually difficult to get full speed. Then a third gear part here, pang, and then up left. Okay, that should be doable. Had a small touch here, of course. We're gonna continue, still a lot to learn on the map. Then the wetwood, I have no idea. I'm thinking about playing the wetwood altered campaign, guys, or something. I kinda wanna learn wetwood a little bit more. I mean, it's not really useful to learn because it's rarely ever used somewhere, but I don't know, I would like to just understand it a little bit better. I think there used to be some Wetwood Cup of the Days, but for some reason nobody's building that anymore because for some reason I guess Phoebe is not picking those. And, like, at least like in general you have like harder chances getting track of the day with a Wetwood map. Oh yeah, this is tough. Cooler that Wetwood is being used here. It is indeed a pretty good map, I would say. feel like if Whiskey will build a wetwood map catback, it will be too hard again. It's like the same thing as when he builds ice. Like he can build it, but then it's just too hard for me to be fun. Then it's just like automatically the most important part of the map. But I would like to have some simple wetwood turns, you know? That could be fine for tournaments. Ah. Gonna go quite tight, otherwise I'm not getting around here. Wonka. But really nicely built. And Boomy is, by the way, the guy who always builds the old car cup of the days, of course, no? As some of you know. But he also shows, I mean, he also had a stadium cup of the day in the past, but you see, he can also build, this is so hard to aim though. Like, this is, for example, in my opinion, too hard already. It's just unnecessary when you have something like such a niche mechanic. It's like putting a narrow ice exit. Like, yeah, you can do it, and it's skill, but just why? Why would you make something that is hard even harder? At least that's how I always feel about this kind of sections. Maybe it's also because I'm skill checked, I don't know. Maybe others have no issue there. I guess I also will not have issues there if I play a little bit more, but that's the kind of issue that I always have with the ice point on Track of the Days as well. Look, I just cannot aim for this, bro. Aiming on wetwood is like giga ass. Probably do a no slide there, can't I? Ah, not getting around, bro. I mean, in theory, you would want to do a no slide, but I'm not sure if you can still get around done. Cannot get around, I need to release, then the no slide is also just used. This point is like extremely hard, I don't know, because I cannot drive this. I don't know what they want me to do here. Exclamation mark inputs if you want to see how I play pedals and stuff. It's more spoiler, yes I do use pedals. Or accelerating only though. For braking I use a button on my wheel. If I slide there, I do not get around here. So if I no slide there, I will not get around. Ah! I guess this is how you're supposed to drive it, but holy shit, it's tight. Then you can perfectly hold right here. Okay, that's a sick map though. Holy shit, that was sick to drive. Do I remember where to go now? Probably not. I'm gonna try to YOLO either way. Ah! Dude, what a map, eh? Holy. Dude, these guys cooked. This is a sick map. Definitely better than the one or other World Tour map I had to play this year. Nine! I'm failing the last part. Fuck. Ah. Not sure how much I lost, but I guess I wasn't even on pace. How many maps are there? There is 5 maps for this challenge. This is map number 3. So 2 were already beaten. This is map 3. And so far, my personal favorite. Or what would you guys say? What is better, this map or World Tour maps? But then some of the World Tour maps at least. As I would definitely rather play this than some of the World Tour maps. Not than all of them, but definitely better than some. Also. Perfectly put flags. I'm not really paying attention to them, but it's good that I didn't notice the flags yet, because usually the flags are, in most cases when mappers build them, they are unnecessary, at least for me. They're often annoying to me. So the fact that I didn't really notice them yet is a very good sign that they are actually placed nicely. Because I didn't drive into one yet. Yeah, I figured out the wetwood a little bit better. It's hard to get around here full speed, but I know what to do. Then here, drift, and then keep as much speed as possible into the wood here, I think. Yeah, look at this. The exit speed super important, and then you want to have a tight line. Not that tight, of course. Don't want to touch the pole, but yeah, should still be a PB if I get to the ending. Also want to see how much speed I can keep here. It looks like I can keep... actually... I still need to go quite low here, so maybe not even that great to have that much speed. And this part here is a little bit hard to see, I know. But it might be because of camera for me. Here I would have actually wished for one more flag. If I had to wish for a map pool, for a flag pole, I would have wished to have one like here. Like just here in the air, so that I can sort of see where the black platform is. Because I just see this, you know? I go up and I don't really see anything. I guess I can use this as a mark a little bit, but yeah. But it's like camera free issue, as I said. I think I would hate to watch this map as a World Tour map, as there's only one place you can reasonably mess up once you've practiced it. Yeah, that's true. I mean, there wouldn't be that many crashes on this map, I guess. It would just be about, like, very close racing. And I'm not personally a fan of that either too much. Like, I'd rather have difficult maps, personally. But it's still a good map and it's pretty interesting. So. I don't know. I would definitely rather play this than Reunion or something. As an example. That is a rather simple map, I get that. It's like it's kind of a PF map once you learned it. Just hold left and right at the correct moments. Not much more that you have to do. I see that point. I mean, you can also, like, it's not supposed to be a World Tour map. Like, the maps are supposed to be easier for this tournament. That's also what many people want, you know. You cannot really blame the map for something that it's not supposed to be, you know. I hate when you have to go close to the checkpoint arcs there. So annoying. That point is really difficult, man. And I'm not getting around. Every single part, I'm not getting around because I don't have perfect position yet. We're slightly missing the line and then stuck in the mud. Yeah, rather tight map in comparison to the previous ones, especially. There you could, there you had way more space on most parts. One is pretty narrow in many sections. Oh my god, don't have the line, bro. In terms of AT, Fall Tour. So it's unbeaten snow car, ATs or overtimes or records or whatever. But I was too long for the title. Like, it was too long for the YouTube thumbnail, so I also didn't put it into the title. I think partly maybe also unfinished snow car maps, I don't know, but mostly it's about AT. No, Bolton. It is this tournament here. Exclamation mark tournament. And the wetwood part is a little bit too hard, I would say, for this kind of tournament. Is it not better to go more on the water? In theory, yes. In theory, you're right, because it gives more wet tires. And the more wet your tires are, the better it is on wetwood. As either you want them to be 100% dry or 100% wet. Everything in between is kind of slowing you down a lot. But yeah, I don't know, my line is kinda fucked then, so I don't know if it's really worth it to go there. But in theory, you're right. Like, the more wet tires you get, the better it is. The more speed you keep through the turn here. But already the low speed I cannot even handle here, so I don't know if I wanna have more speed here. To be honest. Oh my god, why am I so stupid? Can I get a run through? Neither fast enough, nor am I consistent enough. I mean, it's a hard map to be fair. Definitely will have to watch the world record here. So many tight parts, man. That's our first clean run. But we need to gain... What? Over a second? Eh? Okay, I'm gonna watch. What do you mean over a second? Eh? Was it that bad? Yick. Okay. That is a bit more than I had expected, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, very inside line there. Quite far outside here to have a smooth line over the grass. I try to do that as well a little bit. I'm very inside here. And yeah, keeping the gear. This is so difficult though. And the drift, obviously going for a lot of exit speed. But like, where did I lose a second? Yeah. My run felt kind of nice to me. I don't know. Oh, inside pole here. Ay, okay. Okay, the nasty lines here. I mean, this is beating the AT by 0.7, so I am allowed to lose quite a bit to that, but... Well, let's just try to copy it as much as possible. As good as possible. Didn't he have this kind of inside line? Oh, the map so far, the first two that I played were rather simple. This one is actually really challenging, I would say. But also really cool. So far, pretty good maps. The thing is, it's not the type... The wheel is, in theory, the very worst device for that kind of part. Because it's all about just steering very quickly from full left to full right. The wheel is absolutely not beneficial there. Like the opposite. Is hindering me on going fast. And I still have the precision, I guess, but it's mostly about full steering. And like, I lose like everything on the wetwood. Yeah, the map is a lot about the gear. Same as the other two maps. I feel like I'm losing half a second in the wetwood. Not very good. Oh my god. Ah, help. Fifth daily yapping about his device of choice, yeah. Fair, fair, fair. That's true though, I chose this device. try to not die here. Boah, also inside slide, nasty. Terrible end, bro. Hey, like I need to gain another half a second, bro. But gone with the 8-month free sub. Thank you very much. And yeah, good focus. Very, very good focus with that sub message. I'm not gonna lie. Very nice. Thank you. How much did I lose in the wetwood? Thing is, I never know how much I need to steer on wetwood. Sometimes you need to steer a lot, sometimes like very little. Look, I legit had a better very start than him. Okay, now here I lost quite a bit actually. Okay. And here, also, keep so much speed here. And I, yeah, don't sadly. This inside line that he got is hard to replicate for me. Like that for insights? I don't know. Like, I notice how I'm like slow, but what is this, bro? Yeah, but I'm confused, man. Fuck this. What? This one is also kind of bullshit because sometimes you get 80% reloads and sometimes 30%. Yeah. That sounds amazing. That's how it feels like, kinda, that I have very little percent of wet tires. I'm just getting so slow in the slide. I don't know, this map is getting annoying, to be honest. The wetwood is annoying, and this part there where I failed is also just annoying. Oh my god, bro. Bruder. I'm just losing all of my speed. And when you go that far inside, you get like no wet tires at all, basically. For some reason, it's actually faster than me. For me. I mean, like, why do I always lose the gear, Alcon? I legit need coaching. I'm so confused. Go tighter and full right at the corner. Wait, tighter on the water or tighter into the turn? Okay. I'm so scared to shoot on wetwood. Because you never see it anywhere. And when it suddenly pops up, I'm like, wait, what? How do I drive it again? When I saw world record went like this. The water and in the turn. Wait, tight on the water and tight on the turn. Okay. Sounds wild. like, I had a gear down there. Like, that's why. Why did I shift down there? Hair looking fresh. Thank you very much, Liam. Yeah, I got a haircut by Gornady 2 days ago. My ending line is also so bad. Can you do this? I don't know. Take it back. I wouldn't want this in the Trackmania World Tour. The skill should only wetwood. Like, this is so hard to control, man. Why does the wetwood turn have to be the hardest part on the map? It's worse than like any ice part on the map. Am I so skill issued there? Or is it like actually really hard? Like, I don't know. Both. I think it's probably both. Probably very hard, and I'm also skill issued. Look at my speed, bro! Like, this map is so fucking trash to play if you don't get the wetwood. Like, I'm losing like 20 speed, losing the gear. I don't even need to continue. I hear my car shifting down at full mat. Bruder. Why? I also cannot copy the inputs because they're obviously all tapping the steering wheel. I have to smooth steer because of wheel. No. Pretty shit in comparison to world record, but not for my standards. I don't even know if that can be enough for AT, to be honest, this kind of run. Maybe, but it's also just being too slow. Oh, we got it. 98, okay. Yeah, also this one, very challenging. I don't know. Very, very challenging. Difficult. But mainly because of the wetwood. As the rest is like fine. But the wetwood is just, yeah, the most important part. Now I just kept the gear. Everything felt nice. And yeah. With that, we go over to Blonde by offer time. Okay, looks like a bit more of a normal map. We have full speed. Okay. That's amazing. Going in. I hope this one's gonna be a bit easier again. But then we're gonna go back to map 1 in the campaign, which is definitely the hardest. So this one here should be doable. But the next map will be very hard then. Final one. Here. No brakes, reactor, fragile. That gives me waypoint mapping vibes. Effect block showcase. Is that outside there? That's fantastic. What's this shit? Oh, can barely get around there. That's a tough one. That was a cool part, I think. Oh. Alright, interesting. Down a little bit of speed tech. Down we have the SD. Luckily with a speed slide helper. Thank you very much, my bro. Focus. Ach du Scheiße. No penalty, okay. Oh! Side turn. You're starting to out of the penalty already. Interesting. Full speed part in competitive maps, pretty rare. But here I would say it works pretty nicely. Here you gotta go full inside, not touching. Ugh. What? That's supposed to be. Aye! Was I that slow? Nee, we're not in. Okay. I was already wondering. Go like this, and then we have to jump. Okay, from this speed. Ay, 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 okay. Yeah, quite a map. This first turn is like, I don't know. Why is it so tight? Either I have a completely wrong line, or it's like by far the hardest part of the map. Ah, camera freeze also shit for this. I just need to stay very close to the inside, I guess. Yeah, definitely the hardest part of the map. They're right at the start. Interesting drift here. Ach man. Okay. Yeah. So, I don't know, like, I feel like I'm skill checking again. I'm not getting around this one point, but I'm 100% sure you can do it FS. It feels super awkward if you had to release there. Pretty sure it's full speed. I'm just not having the line at all. It was definitely too far inside. Yeah. More magnet there. That's actually kind of nice. Yeah, cool full speed part. Feels nice to drive. I don't know, this here is very interesting. Ethereal grass with reactor. Super awkward, but kind of nice. I think so at least. You cannot release, you have to brake. Very interesting. Not sure if I've ever seen that. Then we go here, and then we have the Beam of Death. Ah! Okay, wait, I forgot where it is exactly. Like this, and then gotta steer at the correct timing. Okay. What a map. And hello, Spec and Lakadar. Camera 1, it looks like this. R is just not turning enough. Maybe I need to brake up. Adjust my line accordingly. But with brake tap you don't go more inside really, so... Bit of a weird part to drive. I think you have to release, like, I don't know. Getting around that full speed looks extremely hard. This part here is pretty cool, with keeping grip, and then this very unique slide entry here. That's pretty fun. And having to release into the full speed part. Absolutely perfect. That's exactly what you want, guys. Trust me. Trust me, I'm an expert. And you touch the wall on the freewheel part, on the penalty part, so that you get a no slide in the drift. Let's freaking go. Dude, Elcon. Elcon on a waypoint slander. I mean, waypoint mapping is responsible for the Red Bull plastic rounds. Definitely not my skill issue. I'm joining you. This is very weird to drive. Is indeed innovative. Cannot say anything about that. This will be our first clean run as long as I don't miss the finish, which I would of course never do. 104.4. Okay, yeah, this AT is definitely pretty doable. So I don't see a way of doing this full speed, no clue. Impossible. Probably possible. I cannot do it. Ah! Ah. It's a bit unfluid that you have to release there. It's a bit unsatisfying. Rest of the map I really like though. Point 1, okay, not far to go. Let's watch the world record at this point. And then we can get it super soon, I think. You do have to release there. Was expecting that. A bit weird to have a point like this where you have to release. Instantly keeping grip here. And very good drift. Josh, of course, also one of the best full speed players in the game, so yeah, that point was very good. Very good entry speed and now perfect speed sliding. He is disgustingly good at this. Absolutely unfair. He's gonna gain to every other player every single round here. Except for Elcon, maybe. No slide here. Yeah. Yeah, but kinda the same strats as I did, just better. What do you mean, why is there no wood campaign yet? I played the wood altered campaign the last 2 days. Video obviously takes some time to produce, my friend. So you gotta be a bit patient there. At this point, very important. Because you need to get as much exit speed or like entry speed into the full speed as possible. As you can see, look, I just got a little bit more speed, suck, instantly gained a lot of time. Here you can also go for quite a lot of speed into the free wheel here. Ah! Yeah, barely got around. But at least good exit speed. Maybe it's still enough, guys. Good last turn and zack, 0.87. Okay, offer time number 4 in the Pocket. Very nice. Cool map. Yeah, just this first part is a little bit weird, but other than that, pretty nice to drive. Cool that we have a full speed part here. With that, we only have one map left, which is the first one in the campaign. And this one, yeah, is gonna be difficult, most likely, because the AT was only beaten by 0.3 of a second, and also only by, yeah, a couple of people. So I don't know what this map is about, but from the hard data, it looks like it's the most difficult one. So let's see if we can get this one or not. Jump here first of all, then through the poles, I guess. Then hold right. Then don't go there. Oh. Okay, that is one hell of an outside dirt. One hell of a fourth gear turn. Okay, then here, then here, then here, then... okay. And then you need to make it all the way there. Alright. That is interesting. Apparently down here. Unique drift as well. Where do I go afterwards? I guess I have to jump somewhere. Ach, I have to jump out here. Okay. So another drift actually. Oi, 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 okay. Ach, okay. That is a very XCD drift. Yeah, that's a hard map. I don't know when exactly the maps came out actually. I have been out for a little bit already, but not for like that long. Yeah, I think I want to be outside there actually. I want to take this line here. Yeah, definitely. Ah, hole. Ah, tight. I have to sneeze. Achoo! Achoo! Ah. Oh no. I'm not gonna play the comp standard. Don't have time to play for the weekend. Just discovering the maps and doing the challenge that I was given. And advertising the tournament a little bit. Wait, do we go here? Eh. I think I have a very wrong entry for this. Ach du heilige Mack. Okay. Yeah, that is a tough map, I think. Well, let's see. Here we definitely go outside dirt here and optimally keep fourth here all the way. Will not get it back late like I just did, but fully keeping it. And drift here so that you get a very inside line so that you survive this, but you also gonna be outside enough to not get airtime at the inside. Then we go here, then here just clean and then jump, hop. Okay, definitely one of the coolest maps, I would say, of the map pack. Definitely the hardest one in terms of the AT, I'm pretty sure, because the map is difficult, and as I said, people only beat it by a little bit. It looks like a very well-built map. I'm not really getting around here. So I'm getting around, but couldn't I jump here? No, actually not. And then I think here, full inside, to get this kind of line. Then you can jump into the finish. Woo! Tough. Maybe we can also go inside. That's probably better. Maybe a drift cancel there? I don't know. Oh, this one is gonna be dead. I don't know if I can get this one, guys, because I don't want to spend like an hour on this map now. Ah, penalty on the right. Why? No, Remkos. Not. Ah, I'm not getting the line there, man. I don't know. Doesn't really matter who goes. Random. The ATs have nothing to do with the actual competition. Okay, this turn is so difficult, man. AT is pretty hard. Yeah, I thought so already, Michael. It's definitely a no slide. Do you think I can get this one, Nico, in like a reasonable amount of time? Or how hard is it? I mean, the thing is, the map is also really hard. Yeah, sure. Okay, confident. Oh my god, what is this bump for? I don't have the speed at all that I'm supposed to have there, I guess. Ah, nice gear downs I have here. Very cinema again. Here we use the bump to initiate the slide, basically. Oh, this is a tough map, man. No, Nico. I needed 115 to get all other ATs, kinda. And now this one looked the hardest, so I have this one last. I mean, the others were all kinda doable. Nothing crazy there. This one really seems harder than the others combined. I will see if I will actually try to go for this one. That no slide is like so much faster. But I guess others found this one as well. Nowadays people are really good at finding these kind of things, better than me. So, probably nothing revolutionary I found here on the map. But here having to release on this downhill is ultra trash. I need like 45 minutes to 1 hour. That's quite something. We'll see if I will go for it. Hands are still not there. Got jumped there, also terrible. Can you keep that gear? There we go. 0 speed, bro. Where am I going? I'm not supposed to go through the triangle, but I did it. Oh! Okay, I'm gonna watch the record. Exclamation mark tournament by a new. Maybe somebody put exclamation mark tournament into the title because, yeah, many people are asking. One of the mods is there. Okay, Max Truck also do. It is already in the title. Achso. Hold on, people. Start reading the title, please. Then we go here. I mean, it is most likely what I think about. It's just better than where I did it. Maybe inside there, keeping the gear here all the way probably. Never mind, small jump there even. Interesting actually. Okay, he did not keep the gear. Rather far down here and then a wide angle to have a tight line here. Makes sense. And then he is almost jumping, but not quite. I mean, the map looks learnable. I'm gonna be honest. It looks like a learnable map, but it's just really hard, you know? is this line, bro? I don't like this jump up there. It's so bumpy. I'm definitely having not the correct line there. And this apex, for some reason, I also struggle with getting this turn nicely. Like this, and then one big turn around. Okay. Also with the correct line in the finish, but I get an acceleration penalty because this is the best feature in the game. Nice. Woo. Yeah, would have been a 109.6. Amazing. 1.7 seconds too slow. Last third is so bad. Yeah. Fun. Wait, I actually need to be... Oh, wait, I need to be in the middle here. The lowest part, not this one. Okay. I need to be... Yeah, on the right stripe, basically. Okay, interesting. And here I also just need for airtime. Yeah, acceleration penalty. It's a very nice feature, gameplay mechanic in this game, which nobody likes, and we only have it in the game because the CEO of Trackmania thought it's a great idea. Basically, everyone either is neutral to it or people hate it. Most people dislike it. I think that was forced on all players for no reason. Something I could rant about for quite some time. Yeah, hard to learn such a map without part maps nowadays. I'm not used to that. Usually when I learn long competitive maps like this, I always have the map split up in multiple parts to learn them individually and then play the full map afterwards. With that I could do this way quicker, but yeah, we don't have that here, so... We're gonna do it the traditional way, guys. Bumped super weirdly, but at least made it up now. This drift here is like super weird. This is like too much for me, this drift. It works, but XDD. Finish is very hard to aim, to be honest. Yeah, go ahead, Red Wolf. Bro. Ah, acceleration penalty. Hilus. Why? Delete that, man. Oh my god. I am going to stop. What is this part, bro? Works, but on the other hand side, it also doesn't work. So bumpy. Mini airtime. Ah, man, this is so blind again. I'm going into here. I don't see where the transition is. I need to know that the line is like here. I hate camera free before learning. So annoying. I need to know so many things. I cannot see them. I need to literally know. pretty good, I would say. Okay, point 2 to go. Alright, 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 alright. Let me compare. I want to see where I lost. This was a good one. Where can I gain? What is my... Wait, I need to rejoin the map. Ghost is not loading. This is sadly not fixed as well yet. Been a bug for like, I don't know how long. But if you rejoin, you should be seeing your correct ghost done. Wait, you went way for it. Yeah, I went way too far outside too. And I did also have more speed, so actually, kind of equal though. Different lines. Here I had a little bit too much of a steering move. All oversteer basically. Okay, and too far outside here, that's for sure. Okay, that lost me definitely like 0.1 or so. And the drift, yeah, I don't know. Just get it better, but that drift is a little bit overcooked ammo. Like, that one is just unnecessarily tight and difficult and weird. Didn't have to be that way. Aksak almost looping there. Like, sliding out rather. And the rest is like, I don't know. I had a bit of a bad line here. He had a very different line, and he actually gained a lot more speed and jumped lower into the finish. Okay. Entire middle section here. This one as well. After this, the map is easy again, but this entire middle section is gonna... It's just, yeah. No, Naiko, I don't. Pretty good start here. Oh my god, I always accidentally low jump into this part. I don't want to, I need to hide. Fun. Giga release here because I don't have the line. And we lost everything we gained from this beautiful start. Thatch. 0.13. The middle part is just so bad to play. I don't know. It's horrible. Really bumpy into worst drift ever. It's just annoying because I need to get it really good. Competition would probably be fine because I don't need to full YOLO it, but now I need to get it perfectly fine. I just never get it. I hate nothing more than getting stuck on maps because of one part. Where am I going now? Ay, ay, ay. Wait, lost everything. 99. I lost everything in this one part. Amazing. I don't know, Nico. The map I had the most fun with in the Trackmania Grand League was what's the map called? I forgot the name. This one 6-level map that I really like, guys, with all of the flips and magnets and stuff. I forgot the name. Aerialistic, yeah. Thank you. Aerialistic was my all-time favorite playing wise. So much fun with this one. But also just because I was the new player in the season, together with someone else, Worker. I was like outskilling everyone on this map, except for Mada. Mada was also really good on this map, but then we were like a level above everyone else there. I don't know, the map just worked for me, it was nice to play. I'm so happy. I cannot get a single run anymore, man. I'm gonna snap. Also just too warm. Nice gear. Oh, nice. That's time because I didn't air brake. Go player move. Ah, nice mapping! Of course I can gear up there. Dog shit map. Worst map of the map pack by far. Ah, fuck off, man. I had to run and I get upper gear there because I'm too fast for the map. But I also need to go fast on the map. Nice mapping. Of course it happens for the first time. Like Nico said this an hour ago that you can get that on that part. And of course I get it in the run where I'm fast enough for AT. Great fun. Very happy about that crash. Worst ending ever. 7th! Yay! Great! Ach man. Oh, we got it. Oh my god, the ending was terrible though. I almost failed it. Holy shit. Okay, let's compare and then I'm gonna head out of this campaign. I have enough of this. Jesus Christ. Finally out of this. As this last map was very annoying because of this middle section. I am not gonna lie. This was terribly annoying to play. Pretty spot on 1 hour, yeah. Yeah. I'm annoyed, but we got it. Nice. The hustle was worth it. But I don't know, I just cannot hunt maps for long and still like the maps. Like, at some point, I will start to hate every map. I'm just not made for hunting. I just don't enjoy playing the same map over and over again. I don't know, because I actually had a pretty good start. This was bad already, and yeah, the ending was also bad. TikTok Sumo brain. I don't know if it's because of that. I don't know. Yeah, very bad grip I got there. Then here I almost fucked up the line. I don't know what I did here. Terrible driving, finishing very far left. But we got all of the ATs. I am very, very done.